Merry meet. So I wanted to talk about having a smaller edition of A Book of Shadows. So as y'all know, I have a 3-ring, I think it's 3-inch tall, it's one of the big binders from A Book of Shadows, where I will print off the pages. It's going to have like all the tarot card meanings, the runes, different rituals to do for the Wheel of the Year, for the full moons, tarot spreads. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff in there. I'm working on it. It's definitely not there yet. So I have a smaller notebook that I am starting, and in this notebook I am going to be going through and recording just like the regular stuff, whereas not very often am I going to be flipping through being like, what does the full moon in Leo mean? Like, not terribly often is that going to be happening. So that stuff will be living in the big book. This one that I am starting is more regular spells that I'll be doing. So I'm trying to get into the habit of, eventually I want to work up to the daily spells. So every day of the week you do a spell for a specific purpose. And I want to start doing that and setting intentions for each day once we have the witchy room actually in order, because right now it's not at all. But eventually that's the game plan. And so one day we will get there, and I want to have the rituals for that. And then I'm also going to have like what generic full moon ritual that I want to do every month, because again I still don't really know what I want to do, but I'll figure it out. So I have my notebook, and like the first entry is just going to be a spell that I want to do regularly, and it's a paycheck spell, and it's in Solitary Witch. It's kind of towards the back of the book, and basically it's a blessing on your paycheck so that like you can slowly get out of debt, and it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna start doing that. So obviously I'm gonna write it in the book. It's something I want to use regularly, and so it's just gonna be stuff like that I'm doing often, like a daily kind of prayer, setting intentions kind of a thing would be in here. You know, just stuff that I want to do regularly. I'm trying to throw in here so that it's a quick, easy guide to just be like, whoop, whoop. So this is it. You've probably maybe seen this before. It is a swirly whirly little notebook. I found this at my grocery store. And I love it. It wasn't expensive. And this actually used to be my grief journal. However, I only used like maybe 15 pages of it, and I haven't touched it in months. And it's just like, there's so many ways to, like, that's a lot of pages to just go to waste. So I've repurposed it, I've taken out the pages, and I've redone it to say Book of Shadows. And I covered up that page because it had a tarot spread that I'm not going to be using very often, obviously. It was more intended for the original purpose of the book. So yeah, so like this first page I'm going to be adding in today for the paycheck blessing. Because again, you get paid either twice a month or every 2 weeks or every week or whatever your employer does. But that way, like, you basically take your paycheck and you do this little ritual with it every time you get paid. And it's like if you have a direct deposit, you get like the direct deposit slip off of your bank statement kind of a thing. Or sometimes your employer will have like a little stub, which I would use that. Right now, since I'm new to the current new job, you actually get paper checks for your first couple, and then it goes to direct deposit. Why? Don't know, but it does. So, like, that's what I'm up to, is actually taking it every time I get paid, and then doing this ritual. So if you want to know what it is, I recommend you get the book, because obviously support an author. But I'm going to be doing that, and then again, I still want to try and do like the daily, like, it's more of like a daily candle spell because I like candle magic a lot. It's my current favorite. I don't know why. I love candles. I don't feel like having like a daily crystal grid or something. I'm just like, nah, I just like the little spell candles are fantastic. So eventually I'll be working towards that. And then there's like a few other ones that I want to do kind of regularly. And so I just want to throw those all into this book. So that it's a quick reference guide, quick, easy to use, and then have more of the bulk of information saved in the big Book of Shadows. So just wanted to share that little bit. If you run 2 Book of Shadows kind of like this, I know a lot of people tend to use their smaller books as like their notes and stuff. My notes are all over the place and I don't really want to have a notebook just for notes per se, so I just have the other one that I'm going to be using. So anyways, I will talk with you guys soon. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day. One day the cold sore will be gone. It's not here yet though, and I'm just like, God, it just won't go away. I don't like to record videos when I have a cold sore because it looks super gross, but I can't also edit anything, so here we are. Anyways, I will talk with you all soon. And yeah, let me know what y'all do for your Book of Shadows. If you're comfy sharing, do a video response and link it down below. And until my next video, thank you for watching and blessed be.